Welcome back again, everybody. My name is Spencer.
And I'm Lance.
And we are in the garage. Tonight's episode is something near and dear, mostly to Lance's heart. It's actually what inspired Temu Time, really, kind of.
It's an all Temu Time episode?
It's almost an all Temu Time episode, except for it's just not all Temu Time.
Okay.
We are going to have Temu Time, but we are going to talk about how to get the best deals on the tools that you guys need. We have a pretty much fully packed garage here with mechanics tools. We also have some trucks, pretty much any other thing you would need for like construction projects. We like tools is the thing.
Yeah.
We were raised in it honestly.
Yeah.
And sometimes Lance does dishonest things actually to get even a better deal.
That's not true. But you are a tool guy.
I don't like how you just said that.
You are a tool guy.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's do Temu Time. We're still going to keep the traditional Temu Time that Lance is in charge of. And we're going to try to keep the insults to a minimum during this tool episode.
Let's keep the insults to a minimum and the laughter to a maximum.
All right.
Okay?
How would we do that?
I'm not sure. But here's the deal. I've got a Temu Time item that is near and dear.
I can see it off camera, and it's wild.
It's near and dear to my heart. And I'll tell you why. I have had the same dentist my entire life, okay? From infancy to this very year. And he is going to retire, okay? Just don't put it in there. Just don't put it in there. Okay. And he's going to retire this year, okay? So I have one last visit with him in October. But one of my favorite things to look at whenever I'm there is a little mandible jaw thing with like the teeth all lined up, right?
All right.
So I got this in honor of him.
Oh, no.
He lost a tooth. Oh my gosh. It's a jaw bit holder. It's literally like the teeth and then all the different bits. Okay? I mean, I got Torx, I got Phillips, I got Flathead, I got a little 1/4-inch driver. And I don't know why, but Temu also gave, for some reason, one extra bit. There it is.
They knew they were going to fall out.
Maybe that's it. Yeah.
Well, you got to take care. You got to take care of your bits.
You don't have to.
You got to brush them, or they'll fall out.
You don't have to brush all your teeth. Just the ones you want to keep.
That's what they say.
Okay.
Little dentist humor for today.
Yeah. Yeah, I picked this up at 2:30 in the afternoon.
Dentist's favorite time of day.
Yeah. Anyway, but yeah, there they are.
How much was that?
$3.
$3.
It was like $3.18.
Yeah. Yeah, I wish I had a little spring so you could like.
Yeah.
But I guess that would keep it open and then they would fall out more
now,
often.
Did you feel the way this part feels?
I don't want to put my finger.
No, just check it.
I'm not gonna.
No,
I'm not gonna do it.
Actually, see this bit right here?
Uh-huh.
Go ahead and grab that bit.
Oh.
For the audience, it's right. No, not from the back. Not from the back. Go ahead. Go ahead.
That's rude.
Go ahead.
No. All right.
Go ahead.
It's gonna hurt. Another one fell out.
Well, then it reached that space. You got a better chance of not getting bit.
I don't want to get bit. All right.
No, I'm not going to hurt you. Just do it. 1, 2.
All right. That's sharp. No, it's a flathead there, and it's sharp. It didn't hurt, but it would have. All right. Well, guys, that is what Temu Time is, if you have not watched one of these episodes before. But it's where Lance goes over something he got from Temu. I was going to say for a deal, but I don't know. $3 seems about right on that bad boy.
$3?
Yeah. Those are the filler things. When there's a mechanic set that's like, this is a 1,500 piece set, and there's 6 wrenches, and then I just try to do the math.
1,494.
Yeah, 1,494 of those things.
Yeah.
No, so we wanted to talk about Lance truly is the man when it comes to finding deals on just about anything.
Should I plug a website?
Go ahead.
I use a website called Deal News a lot. Just dealnews.com. And it's not just tools, but they have literally anything. And there's usually really good deals.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that's one place he finds stuff. But then you also go in and do like rebates through 3 different rebate companies and different stuff. And I don't know if do you want to share any of that, or you want to just move on to how to get some of the best tool deals?
I don't know. Like I'm actually having trouble thinking of an exact scenario.
Sure.
But on Temu, I've done a lot where like they give you 100% cash back and stuff like that. So
yeah. Maybe we'll save a little Temu for later. We have talked about that though. That's why I didn't want to go into some different
favorite places I picked up tons of tools back in the day was a store called Sears and Roebuck. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of them. Sears and Roebuck. Huh. Okay. This was a retailer that started as a catalog company. Okay. They might have had I think they did have a physical location like in Chicago or something like that. But their big thing was the Sears catalog. And you could order anything in there from a brassiere up to a house.
Yep.
Like they literally sold everything in the Sears catalog.
It was Amazon.
It was Amazon of the old age. Yeah, it's true. But nonetheless, in their later years, they started a reward system called Shop Your Way Rewards. And they would very commonly give you back like 125% or 150% in rewards for what you bought. So like I would buy a Craftsman Impact wrench that was $150 and I'd have like $200 in rewards in my account the next day.
Is Kmart still Shop Your Way Rewards?
It is.
Like, do they still have that?
Yeah,
there is a few Kmarts.
There are a few Kmarts. There's an active Sears.
Yeah, there is a couple.
There's in the Florida Mall in Orlando right now. You can go into a Sears.
Sears Appliance is bigger though, still, right? I think there's
Sears Hardware, Sears Appliance. I don't know. Yeah, but no, the actual corporate-owned Sears stores. There's at least one in Florida, and there's a few in Puerto Rico, I think.
Okay.
So.
All right. Well, there. So that is probably, if you're in that area of Florida or Puerto Rico, maybe you could still do a Shop Your Way rewards. Do you know if they're still doing those promos?
I don't know.
All right. Well, let's move on. Let's move on to some active stuff here.
Well, I'm just going back, man.
All right. It's cool. Yeah, it makes you sad. Yeah, is what it does. It's good. We wanted to laugh. We don't want to be sad about the downfall of Sears. I'm going to share some of the things I've been doing. This is what actually I thought about for this, because I bought 4 things recently. I have 3 of them here that I thought were things that could actually maybe be helpful. The one is very simple. I'm going to pull it out, and this is not a mechanics tool, all right? But I have become highly invested in the DeWalt ecosystem.
Oh, that's DeWalt.
Tools.
That's so cool. I love that.
Yeah. So this is not DeWalt. This is the Chinese knockoff planer that is like, I don't know, 75% off of the price of the DeWalt one. I don't use a planer real often, but I wanted a cordless one. So I was like, I don't think I need the DeWalt one that is obviously better. But I've bought now several tools that are the Chinese knockoff DeWalt 20-volt compatible tools, and I've actually yet to have a problem at all. I bought a chainsaw, I bought this, bought something else recently, and some lights, and they've just kind of worked. I wouldn't use them as my, if I was using a planer every single day, but I do work at apartments, and it's nice to have one of these to pop in and trim a door down when I can. So, what?
Well, what are you supposed to do with invasive thoughts?
I don't know.
Should I just suppress that, or should I
Go ahead to say it.
I would love to see us put a battery on that and take one stripe across this table. I would like to just see a wood grain stripe across this table.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, I'm going to get a battery.
All right.
Let's check it out.
This is going off the rail. It's going to be so dusty. This is an IKEA table. It's all cardboard.
Okay. DeWalt brand battery or Chinese?
I don't care. Whatever. Actually, that brings up a good point on the Chinese battery thing.
Here's a Chinese battery.
You can pretty much skip the Chinese battery so far in our experience.
Yeah. They're terrible.
They're
lying. They're not as many amp hours as they say they are.
Now, see, I don't know. All right, well, I need to
set it a little deeper.
Yeah, obviously.
Well, that was stupid.
Yeah, it didn't take.
Well, and also it totally ruined the table. Yeah. Okay, let me try the other way from I'd like it to be
I don't want it to be all over me though. That was why I was trying to go that way. You can't start it on the thing. But I think that... All right, things went off the rails. All right.
This is a big mess.
All right.
What the world? Okay. That was stupid.
I don't know why.
What?
All right.
Okay. Well, that's what happens, guys. That's the kind of
Anyways.
stuff that can happen.
I don't know whether it's a good planer or not, but I can tell you for what my purposes are, I think that was worth saving the money over the regular DeWalt one. All right, we're moving on from that because we're losing the point here.
What are we going to do with this table for like the next show?
We're going to have to paint it. Okay, so the next thing, and I am guessing that you guys have seen this pop up in your city, town, whatever, is we have...
Flock cameras.
Yeah, we have those too. I actually don't know if we do or not, but...
You found a great deal of
I got
camera.
a bunch of flock cameras.
Yeah. All have like a lot of like Sawzall marks on the pole, but...
So one of the things to look out for is people who are selling, or companies actually, this is a real company, that their thing is they liquidate Home Depot, Amazon, etc. Okay? And so I went to their Amazon bin day, all right? I didn't buy a whole bin, but if you paid $10, you could get in first to look in these boxes, and I really didn't find much, honestly. But I did find 2 tool sets that I thought were an okay deal because every item was $10. Didn't matter if you found an Xbox or a ball joint set. But this is a package still ball joint set from OMT, and I'll just get out the other thing. You can open that. I'll let you work on that. And then the other one I got is something that I don't know that we'll really use, but another OMT turbo system leak detector. And this one I checked. I was able to look inside, and I saw that it was complete. So I don't know when we'll use that. Haven't really had a need yet, but it was $10. So both of these items were $10. And these companies are becoming popular in pretty much all cities and things like that. Now, what I have not had a good luck with is things like DeWalt Milwaukee power tools, unless it's one that actually is brand new and still in the box. The return ones almost always never work.
They're returned for a reason.
Yeah, they're returned for a reason. And so...
Oh, jeez.
You opened it the wrong direction, didn't you?
Why would the label be up here?
Well, it's actually the other way over here.
Yeah, we're good.
So you can kind of see there, but I think that's a solid steal for $10. And I guess this is where I will end my portion and let Lance talk about maybe some of the deals he's gotten. Is I just bought a new DeWalt. Hold on, lost what I just bought. I bought a multi-tool, oscillating tool, whatever you want to call it, as a kit with a battery, with blades, sander, and charger, and the DeWalt XR brushless, whatever. I don't know if they have levels to the oscillating tools or not, for $99. And I found it because it's a Lowe's deal, but I follow on Facebook a group that posts deals every day. And I've found some really good stuff following these groups because some people will be like, oh, and you can take this coupon and this code and stack them up. So those are the things that I've been doing recently to get some tool deals.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, if you're trying to get a deal, like my favorite one right now is probably Cheesecake Factory. At Cheesecake Factory, they'll do a thing. What's up?
No, go ahead. I was gonna say let's keep it on tools, but I think your cheesecake knowledge will benefit folks.
Okay. So there's these websites you can buy discounted gift cards, and you can get them for like 20, 25% off, things like that. So you can get Cheesecake Factory gift cards for like 25% off, and then usually you can package it with like a weekend deal where they have like a free slice or, you know, something like that, a free appetizer with like a $40 or $50 purchase. So you end up eating your meal for like half price. It's usually like about $25 out of pocket for about $50 worth of food. So,
all right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm a big fan of that. But back to tools. I mean, that is a tool. I use that.
Yeah, your fuel.
I'll tell you what. Let me try to connect Cheesecake Factory to something that actually isn't just a joke, okay? Because food, I was obviously joking. I mean, it's a real deal. You can do it, and I do. But I know you weren't here for that. So, so the one I'll talk about is actually a little more about these scratch and dent liquidator type places.
Okay.
Okay. I don't know how they all work, but the ones where there's actually a physical store, they'll usually let you like open the box, check something out. Like you're actually allowed to kind of inspect it and know what you're getting. Okay. I have gotten messed up. I don't want to say screwed over because they didn't really do anything wrong. I just didn't look. I've gotten messed up so many times by taped up boxes like that. Like I actually had a little anxiety about opening that box. So I was like, we're gonna get in here like the C clamp is missing or something like that. But I have actually bought like solar lights for, you know, like porch posts and things like that, where the first one I opened was perfect.
Yeah.
And then I just grab 6 more boxes and take them, and 5 of the 6 are junk.
I've done that too.
Okay. Like I just bought a pressure washer attachment not too long ago. It was like cracked in half, but it was all sealed up. I thought it was fine, but here it was just completely ruined. So do be careful. I mean, I know Spencer already kind of cautioned you, but like it is firsthand a problem that I've had a lot of times. The other thing is you mentioned a little bit about the Chinese batteries.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So you can go on like Temu, Amazon, Truly, you know, any of those places, and they will sell you like a 6 amp hour or an 8 amp hour DeWalt, Ryobi, whatever battery. And I'm telling you, the capacity, they're just straight up lying. Like, I don't know if you open the package and there's like only half the cells and the rest is like rocks or something. You know, like I don't know, but like they don't last. Like you try to charge them, they sometimes won't even take a charge out of the box. If they do charge, you get like 10 cycles and they die. And all 10 of those cycles, it lasts a half an hour, whereas the real DeWalt brand lasts like an hour and a half. So
I've also just dealt with issues of them charging. Like you got to wiggle it and have it just perfect on the charger. I've not been impressed with the Chinese batteries at all.
Your best deal for getting battery powered stuff or batteries for your battery powered stuff is the promos, the Black Fridays, stuff like that, where it's like buy 2 batteries, get 2 free, or buy 2 batteries and get a tool, or you know, something like that. Those are pretty much your best deals when you can find those.
I actually just had a situation. All right, and I want everybody's opinion on this, okay? Because I was not actually trying to be sneaky at all. I was trying to use the Lowe's sign against them a little bit, all right? They had a $299, I think, for 2 5 amp hour batteries plus 2 free tools. Okay.
So $300.
Two 5 amp hour batteries,
and 2 bare tools?
And 2 bare tools.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. And they were nice tools. Like it's not a bad deal. My issue is that Lowe's price matches. Actually, that's a great thing to talk about. Maybe we'll talk about that after. Price match. We'll just talk about it now. Use the price matching stuff, man. I have done it a lot of times where I'm like, I want to buy this tool today because I need it for a project. And I look on Amazon and I'm like, well, it's $50 cheaper on Amazon. I know at least Lowe's. That's who I deal with the most because it's the store we have. I don't have a Home Depot near me. That's not a competition thing. It's just I don't. So I deal with Lowe's. They will match Home Depot. They'll match
Amazon
if it is from Amazon directly. They will not do it if it is like
sold by
the power tool store.
XYZ deals.
Yeah, they won't do that. But they will if it is, and I have done it there, and I have patched to Home Depot before, and I've done this exact thing that I'm telling before, and they allowed it. So anyways, Home Depot had the same battery set listed for $180.
So let me just clarify this deal so I understand it. Lowe's deal was you buy 2 of their batteries,
and then the other 2
$300, and the 2 tools are just a freebie because you were kind enough to buy their batteries.
Correct.
Okay.
It says buy the batteries, get 2 free tools.
So, and Home Depot's deal was that they didn't have that bundle deal, but they were selling the 2 batteries for $180.
$180.
And the other 2 batteries were $299.
Correct.
Okay. So logically, you should be able to go and price match, and they should, because all they're selling is the batteries.
Correct.
They're just giving you the tools as a bonus freebie.
Yep.
So battery for battery, it was $180 versus $300. They should have price matched.
100%. That is my opinion. Mm-hmm. And I talked to the person there, and they went and checked on it. And I have done this exact thing before, and they allowed it. They said, yeah. Like actually, the person said, I wish they did this deal in a different language, like say it differently so that we wouldn't have to price match, okay? And I'm sure everyone watching this right now is thinking like, you guys, like obviously that's not what they intended. And I agree with you, except for the fact that Lowe's is the one who's freaking dishonest in this scenario. They are selling, they are trying to pretend like they are offering a deal. Mm-hmm. They are being, I mean, it's not dishonest.
What is the retail value of those batteries?
Yeah. I mean, Home Depot has them for $180. So you're paying at least $120 for the two tools, which may not even be a bad idea. It might be or a bad deal. It may be fine, but it's not what it looks like, is my point. Right. And they're not free like you are posting if you're willing to price match and everything like that. So they would not do it this time. I talked to two different people. So anyways, that was a recent one that I ran into. Not that this is a great way to get tools, but I do think it was an okay deal. I'm not like, but they're a little dishonest in their, whether these are free tools or not. But I do take advantage of price matching actually pretty often. I mean, nobody likes it in the store, but I don't really care. Yeah. If you have the policy, then I'm going to price match it, and I'm going to get the tool today that I want, so I don't have to have it shipped or whatever. So,
nice.
That's kind of the deal there.
Good stuff. I think it's a huge thing, and we're talking about battery powered stuff and things like that. I would not just keep jumping around to which bundle or kit or whatever you can find that is a good deal, regardless of brand. I think it's really important actually to find a brand that you like and just commit to that architecture. I mean, having 19 different battery chargers and types of batteries and all this different stuff is just kind of crazy. But it is tempting because it's like on something like Black Friday, they'll have this year it's all, Ryobi, and next year it's all, Porter Cable or something like that. It's usually the junkier brands, but actually there's a good question. I know we're not talking about tool quality, but Ryobi or Porter Cable, is it all right?
If you are just a homeowner doing small projects, then I think it's probably okay. I had Porter Cable. That's what I bought when I was 21 years old on a Black Friday sale because they had that 8 or 10 piece kit that was $199. I don't know what it was exactly.
Right.
And it kind of had everything that I wanted at that time. Now I do work where the tools actually matter. And that's actually kind of ridiculous to say because I've always been a cheap tool buyer. But it actually does. The oscillating tool I'd replaced 2 or 3 times and never worked really quite right. And even the drill, which was actually not just their most basic drill. It was a hammer style, whatever. And it I was doing some stuff with a big spade bit, and you could just feel the whole thing flex and overheat and get hot and stuff like that, where it was actually a real kind of issue for the stuff. And I don't know, they were okay for what they were at the time. And so basically really they're in a box in my garage, and I have switched over to DeWalt, and that is simply because of the Lowe's thing. Actually, is my reason.
Lowe's doesn't sell Milwaukee.
They don't sell Milwaukee, and I don't care one way or the either. I could flip a coin and do one or the other, but I went with DeWalt because that's who is nearby here. So, I think one of the other things to go back to the batteries thing, but sometimes they have those combo deals. The other one is truly, I've gotten most of my batteries through deals I found online. I like the Facebook group. So I found this one today for the oscillating tool. I found one with a radio a month ago that I found one in the store. It was one that if it was Home Depot, it would have been a penny item, but it wasn't at Lowe's. I think it was $50 or something like that. But they had one in the store. And it was back under under other stuff. They clearly were trying to not sell this anymore. And there was one in the store, and I found it regularly $199 or something like that, down to $50. So I've gotten probably 5 different batteries through stuff like that, where I'm just a dumb luck. Sometimes I don't even really need the tool, but if the battery's worth it, then I get the tool and the battery. And that's how I have kind of built my battery collection, because I don't have any of the Chinese ones, mostly based on Lance's experience. I was well, I'm not going to do that.
Yeah. I've never gotten the penny tools or the penny items.
I've never gotten a
I've
penny
never
item
gotten one.
either. Yeah,
But I will
I'd
say
love to.
that Lowe's used to real consistently, like once a season, do something that was like 75% off or whatever, like pretty much like the entire department or section. Like they would like close out all cobalt ratchets or something like that. Like
Yeah.
it was crazy. So watch those. That's actually probably one of the biggest things that I've ever saved money on is just watching for like the 75% or maybe even the 90% off. We just got a synthetic winch
Rope.
cable.
Yeah,
rope.
I think for 20
Yeah.
bucks or
Yeah.
20, 30
Because it was
bucks.
like
right,
75% off.
Yep.
Yeah. So
They do that in sections, and you just got to find that.
at the right time.
Yeah.
A lot of times you come by and the whole shelf's empty and it's like, they must have put those signs up yesterday and somebody bought them out.
Well, that's another thing. I think it's got to be the willingness to return an item. Like, I'm not talking about it in an unethical way at all. I'm just talking about, I bought that yesterday. It's $15 cheaper.
Oh, there you go. That's actually, there you go. There's a Lance hack right there. I will not accept like a sale later on. Okay. Like you call this dishonest or whatever you want to call it. Okay. But I feel completely fine with this. If I go to the store and I buy an item, I'm thinking end of season type stuff. Like I bought a swimming pool in July or August at the peak of, kind of people buying swimming pools. And then like the end of August, it goes on clearance for $200 for what was an $800 swimming pool. I will literally take, as long as it's within the return window, it has to be within the 30-day return window or the 60-day return window. I will purchase the $200 one. I will literally give the store my money for it, take it out to my car, and then I will drive it back or walk back in the return desk or whatever with the receipt from August that was 30 days ago and say, I would like to return this item. And it is the exact same barcode, the exact same item. It's within the return window. It's none of their business whether I opened the one and that's sitting at home or whatever. They got back the product with the receipt for the item I bought, and I will save the $600.
Yeah, 100%.
So
some people probably aren't going to like that, but it's the way to do it.
Yeah.
And
I mean, I literally gave them back like
they got their item back.
What difference was it to them if I had left that pool sitting in my garage for a month, in its original box?
Yep.
And returned it with the $800 receipt, and they got back it's the same thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, no guilt there.
The other one I wanted to think about, and this one requires just a little bit of flexibility, but I want to talk about Harbor Freight. Okay. All right. Harbor Freight usually now, I feel like their prices have gone up some. I don't shop there a ton anymore, but I've actually kind of done some of this stuff. Actually, this is a good one right here. For like Icon ratchets and some of their good stuff. Now, you're not going to have the same warranty or ease of replacement, because that is one of the great things about Harbor Freight is that you can take your broken tools back just like you used to be able to take back
to Sears and Roebuck.
Yeah, it is the only one that I'm aware of. I think Cobalt stuff at Lowe's you can. I don't know what is Husky at Home Depot. I assume they're probably the same. But there's not a lot out there. It used to be Sears was the place like to take your tools back to. But Harbor Freight is great about it. I have a broken hammer. I'm going to go walk in and I'm going to go pick a new hammer off, and they're going to give me a new hammer without.
Did you get that one with the claws exchange?
That's what I'm going to go do. It's in the truck out there. So I broke the claws off of one of their Pittsburgh hammers that was $4 or whatever 5 years ago. And I'm going to go get a new one because it's a lifetime warranty. Very easy to deal with Harbor Freight, at least the ones I've dealt with. Maybe you have a tougher one. But Harbor Freight, to get an actual deal, requires patience. The coupons actually matter. That was going to be my advice on that. Because, they
will once a year have the one that does not exclude.
Icon Tools, I know they'll do like a 40 or 50, I don't know, 40 or 50% off coupon. And sometimes it's only for one tool or whatever. But that makes a big difference. Like they have stuff that knocks $30 off of a tool or $40 off, or the coupon for the free stuff. Take advantage of that. But you just have to be a little bit patient. But I have switched from Harbor Freight myself to sometimes finding like the Icon manufacturer on Amazon. There's some of these videos out there, Reddit, different places that you can find the actual serial number sometimes on the Harbor Freight one. You can type that into Amazon and buy the same tool off of Amazon that just isn't labeled as Icon, or I think Icon's the big one because that's the expensive one. But I've done that a few times now. Now the thing is I can't take it into Harbor Freight and replace it, which is a real consideration too. But I don't buy stuff for the warranty really ever. Warranties don't do anything for me. When someone tells me I bought this because of the warranty, I chuckle a little bit. Extended warranties, I think, are generally...
Extended is really rough.
Generally trash. I'm not saying never. I've bought a few throughout my life, and a few have come in handy. But I am by far saving money by not buying them. They're in the business of making money. Yeah. So, any other quick tips, tricks, anything like that?
I haven't timed this, but I feel like we got to be getting close on time. Like, I think we might be like actually boring people at this point.
No. They want to hear about how to get good deals on tools. I mean, we destroyed a table for this.
Dude, this table's going to live in infamy.
It's been through some stuff.
Man.
This is my wife's.
Still is, I guess.
I borrowed it from her.
Like, is it actually, like, did we owe this back to her?
It was hers.
I know, but does she want it now?
I don't think now. I can't imagine. Bondo, buddy.
We should learn body work.
Yeah, there we go. All right, guys. Well, I guess we're going to wrap it up here on the how to get tools. If you guys have any good deal hacks, Lance loves a good life hack. Put them down in the comments
shoot
below.
me a private message on that. Yeah. I don't want to get it out there.
Well, that's actually fair, too. Yeah, we can't give all the secrets out.
Yeah.
No, actually, we just ran out of ideas. So, all right. Appreciate you following along. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.